So you wanna welcome back to some more FGO. We're gonna jump right into Shikwan Canyon. I don't know why, I instantly think on Shenandoah River in, you know, Country Road. Shenandoah River, Shikwan Canyon. It's not even close, and it's not even the similar kind of environment, but I don't, my brain, you're weird. Archer? What the fucking kind of archer am I fighting? Wait, what was that? Oh well, I accidentally clicked on someone's Karna, but okay, that Karna. We gonna, yes, this is the time for my wife. I'm gonna put Enkidu there. Yeah. I'm gonna put, no, I'm not gonna have you there. I'm gonna have, replace Merlin with good boy Hector. There we go. Look at him. Look at our good boy. Oh god, I love Hector, man. I plan to grade him to 90 at some point. Definitely become my main AoE Lancer. He's just neat. Like that Marge meme, you know? I just think it's neat. He was bewildered. Oh. It had been over 2,000 years since the activation. He had devoted every ounce of his being to fulfilling the duties given him. Some of these duties may have been difficult or even dangerous, but he always had a purpose. There was never any doubt about why he was made or what he was meant to do. But now, this sage woman who claimed to have come from another world with a different history was... Are you my new lord? No, it's not like that. The lord you swore loyalty to is the lord that maintains peace in this world. Is that not how you were designed? It is. Well, that's not what I am. I'll ask that it is that you think of me as a companion, and that you call me simply by my name, you. You? Me? I'm you, and he's me. You offered everything you possess to a heavenly emperor in exchange for my custody. And all you want now is to live out your days with me. Dude, there is some big ass funky ventilation shift going on there in the background. What the fuck is up with those? Yes, that is my greatest desire. That has been my sole hope and prayer over the last 2,000 years. Damn! Holy crap, that's a long time. He could not understand. What could this immortal Senran who claimed to have borne witness to a different world possibly want from the beings she called Shang Yu? She wants you? Without further information or context, he could only stand by in bewilderment. So to remedy this confusion, he required answers. Answers he could only obtain from this being who called herself Yu. First of all, who is this young you speak of? What did I, Kwaiji Zero, do in your history? Good question. Knowing you, I'm sure you will understand. Surely you can hypothesize the alternative scenarios based on different conditions, just like Chaldeas could. Correct, this is one of my most basic operations. Kwaiji Zero, the first mechanical man King Shi Huang have ever made by recreating Shang Dynasty Bao Bei. Bao Bei sounds like a real bay. Kwaiji Zero. I think that's so fun because it is, you know, like an, you know, and, oh, what the fuck are they called now? And, kaiju? Yeah, you know, in like Pacific Rim and Godzilla and all that jazz, like, I like the music. His core functionality lay in predictive calculations. By observing and analyzing every iota of data about his surroundings, he could predict likely cause and effect relations to see in the near future. This ability was deemed essential for spreading King Shi Huang's eternal regime far and wide. For the moment, let us further assume this ruler is, in fact, King Shi Huang.
You said that in your history I was activated by rebel who was fighting against the Empire.
That's right, but the man who meant to use you, Zhang Liang, fell before his ambition could be realized. And you were left to fend for yourself in a chaotic world under the name Xiang Yu. If you were in such a situation, what do you think you would do? What would this Xiang Yu version of him do under such circumstances? He should use his ability to fulfill his designer's purpose for him and help bring about peace. King Shi Huang, after completing Kuaji Zero, was magnanimous enough not to limit Xi potential masters to only his creator.
Naturally, I will dedicate myself to my next lord, a successor who will lead China towards peace and prosperity.
But what if the King Shi Huang government had fallen to rot, and uprisings were breaking out all across the land? And what if the Emperor's successor lacked the courage to quell those uprisings?
Then
it was a difficult supposition, but not one without a clear answer. His purpose lay strictly in bringing about peace, both swiftly and decisively.
I would accept that King Xi's runtime was over, and find a new ruler amidst the chaos, one who would be to the task of uniting all of China.
It was difficult to imagine such a hellish landscape from the comfort of the Empire's eternal peace. But if he had been left on his own such a place, when only his primary program to guide him,
I'm certain there will be at least one person among the rebels capable of leading this nation.
Indeed, you found such potential in Liu Bang, a man with a promising destiny born with a dragon factor. When you first met him, he was but a lovely adulterer toiling away in the town of Pei.
Damn! The man not where he came from or what his circumstances may have been, once he assumed the throne and begins a new regime.
But what if his potential had yet to awaken, and he had no genuine ability to speak of? What would you do then? Oh man, why do we need to ask those hard questions?
Well,
this made matters even more difficult. But with the facts provided, deduction can be made. From there, an answer can be reached. Okay, Sherlock Holmes.
Then I will have to wait until his ability awakened and he was ready to rule.
But even as you wait, the world falls further into chaos, and numerous warlords battle each other for control of China. Their war rage is so violent that they threaten to dispose of Liu Bang like so much trash.
In that case,
what horrific history, what a cruel conditions. But it was not his place to bemoan such things. What he needed was to be flexible in his thinking. If the only goal was to bring peace to China, then it would not be necessary for the would-be conquering king to bring it about himself. All he needed to do in such a situation is pave as smooth a path as possible for the future king to walk. In such a vicious world, if he is to keep the king alive until the day he can properly rule,
I would enter the fray myself and put an end to their conflict before they could spread further. As long as I remove any obstacles from the new king's way.
Yes, all you need is create a situation where the new king is the only one who can rival you. From there, all those who do not wish to be governed by violent suppression would swear allegiance to the new king, thus greatly bolstering his forces. The world cannot be left to suffering chaos and turmoil for long, so to bring a swift end to that, Xiang Yu would merely need to become a box with which it contained all that would threaten the peace. If the people end up despiting such a box, well, what does that matter? You need to think outside the box, man! That's how you do it! Outside the box! He's but a machine, a device that functions solely to bring about a predefined objective. If it would help clear the way for the new king to assume the throne? But what if, even after all that, Liu Bang was still too weak to prevail? What if, even after you had brought the other worlds under your thumb, The new king still required more time to grow into a proper ruler. And what if even then he was still not capable of uniting all of China? Such a situation would be beyond hopeless, but even that is not his concern. His only concern should be continuing his calculation until he arrives at the best, clearest answer.
Then I would have no choice but to reduce China in size to something capable of ruling.
I mean, that's one way to do it. That's right. That's exactly the conclusion you would arrive at. It is inevitable. And that is exactly what Zhang Yu from Proper Human History did. He thinned the population and set fire to the lands and whittled China into size that Liu Bang could manage. That's a pretty awful thing to do. That's a vivid picture forms before his mind's eye. Instead of the near future, you see a vision of a hypothetical world as clear as if he were there. No matter how bountiful land may be, if it would end up falling to the hands of a rebel claimed as their own, he would have no choice but to raze it to the ground. And before those driven from their homes could wreak havoc in the quest to fulfill their starving bellies. He can see it now, grass fires streaking across the land, fortress collapsing to smoke and ash, prisoner of war buried alive. Ooh. Dude, says no to waste time beheading them. Wait, what? That is dumb. I mean, because it takes longer time to dig the hole, and then right? I mean, I guess in a way, if they're building a big hole and throw everyone in there, I guess it's save time in that regard. But I don't. It doesn't sound like a very it doesn't sound like a very. Yeah, you don't. I don't think you save that much time. Then again, I'm not an expert in killing people, so what do I know? All done without mercy or remorse at the hand of Zhang Yu, the Demon King. And yet, until Liu Bang, the next rightful emperor, is capable of leading and providing for his people, Zhang Yu has no choice, oh god, but to cut down the land, the people, to size within his lord's grasp. Dude, that is pretty.
And did it work? Was peace finally achieved?
Eventually, yes. Every last one who still has strength to resist war fell to Liu Bang, thanks to their fear and hatred of you. After years of war and chaos, China finally came together, united in their determination to exact vengeance upon you. This new regime came to be known as the Han Dynasty.
I see.
He had no doubt such a scenario would end in that disaster. The survivor who loathed him so fiercely would surely not be satisfied with a mere pound of flesh. Those who finally defeated Zhang Yu must have torn his body to shreds and fought over who would take peace home as proof of their victory.
And you saw all of this happen?
I did. I witnessed it all as I stood by your side. Dude.
No way, is that...
While we have been analyzing the Shadowboard, we decided to try remodeling our tax collection vehicle in Chaldean style. We call it a Do-Do Yeshan, or More is More. Behold this vicious facade, behind which lies a mountain of otherworldly technology designed explicitly for violence. Indeed, it's an awesome, terrifying sight. Yeah, that sounds about right. When I think about it, behold this vicious, like mountain of otherworld technology designed explicitly for violence. Indeed, it's an somehow we can, I guess, imagine a bunch of servants that is actually explaining, like Babash.
Wow, a thermic ray blasters, homing grenade launcher, a 300 horsepower gas turbine engine. Oh my god, it's the stuff of dreams. Ooh, this thing is too cool for words, Your Imperial Majesty.
It's beautiful! I've never seen anything more incredible in my life! And I can barely see!
I don't get it. It has been a very long time indeed since the Empire's produced some new weapons. You know, boys and their cars and tanks and all that, you know. Yeah, there's some. But thanks to Chaldea's technology, a single night is all we need to complete our most ruthless weapon. If the time for battle should fall upon us again, the Empire will have an overwhelming advantage. Indeed, we have already ramped up their production of factories full capacity. We shall deploy them to the battlefront as soon as they are ready to go, where they shall swiftly rout those traitorous Chaldeans. Of course, you will be the one to lead them, King Liang Yu.
Okay. Come on, Lady Liang, let's start talking tactics. I can't wait to explore all the strategic possibilities these bad boys will open up. With amazing machines like that out in the field, I can do this and some of that and oh.
I accidentally tapped down. Where's the game? There's the game.
Are you sure we can't just stick with the white cavalry spears?
Delicious! Even Rachel tastes better than ever before now. Guantanamo, eat up! A good meal can help with almost any ailment. Food.
Hey, I'm seeing dust clouds up ahead. Something headed this way and fast.
No ordinary cavalry would kick up clouds like that. I wonder, what could it be?
Then it must be absolutely powerful, and if we can hear it all the way out here.
No, that's not it. They just didn't bother with a muffler for reason that I can only guess at. Come over the hill.
What the?
Fool.
Ah yes, I've seen this whole thing before, much as I wish I hadn't. I don't believe it! They just straight up ripped off the shadow border!
You certainly won't be buying that in the dollar store anytime soon.
Funny thing, I was in dollar store just before I recorded this, so... And also, is this like a knock on, you know, Chinese bootleg versions of stuff, you know?
What a bizarre design. It reminds me a bit of a kite we used in Russia.
A knockoff or not?
Yeah, I'm willing to give credit where credit is due. But this is really pushing the limit of my tolerance. If I don't turn that thing to scrap right away, I will never be able to forgive myself for letting something so garish endure. The enemy is preparing to attack, Master. Even its cannon design is almost absurd.
I'm sorry to ask of this of you, Miss Lana. But would you be so kind to do something about that thing for Davidi's peace of mind and our safety? Though not necessarily in that order. Wait, me? You're the guys are the servants and the geniuses. What am I gonna go? Stop it with a hand? Like, I wish I could, but I can't. I'm a woos. I don't have strength. I only have fat. Widely spread all over my body, you know. That's what my body's built of. Dude, isn't it the summer event? Summer event music. Greatly decreased. Okay. Oh my god. Yeah, this just bring back memories of the Dude, that is some fancy shit right there, I'm just saying. I don't like the fact though that it's buffing it up itself really much. What? Why? The crit! My god! Bow! Man, I think it looks pretty fun how it just literally like fire! Unleash hell! Are you okay, Karna? I'm worried about you, boy. Do you want me to get you something to eat? You're not yourself when you're hungry. Here, eat a Snickers. Oh, oh, he's updated. Oh my god, that was a lot of damage. How much damage was that? That was a lot. Ah, nice. It's actually cracked in the window and all that. And broken damage. That's really cool, actually. I think that's a nice detail, man. Let's see. Okay. Though Karna seems to be burning up literally right now. It's not. I mean, this feels so outlandish, I will say. Oh god, that crit. But it feels so outlandish with the music and the random weird design thing, like everything being so serious and all that, and especially when you had that moment with Akuta or Yu, as she called, and talking with Zhang Yu, and that was pretty serious. And then this entire thing happened. Like what? Oh well. I guess at least they got to try it out. Sucks for those that drive it though. They got murdered by Kurna. Lancers, Lancers, we gonna speed them. Oh. I'm gonna borrow Ceres Kukulane. Cool boy. I think that was good. I think that would probably go well. Probably. Hopefully not die at least. That's the main goal. Not die. Damn, this thing is fancy. Indeed, if they had copied the board armor and its ability to withstand a zero sail, then we would have had a truly formidable foe in our hands. But what they have done here... How disappointing. It did have some impressive artillery, but that doesn't mean it much if a good punch breaks it. Well, it's not to forget that a blow from a servant is considerably more powerful than conventional weapons. Well, that is true. So I don't know if I'd go so far to call it a piece of poorly made. So it wasn't unmanned. Oh, just like those mechanical soldiers. Still, I'm surprised it was made quite so roughly. Wait.
Yep, I got a bad feeling about this too. It looks like it was designed with an emphasis on mass reproducibility rather than performance of individual units. Which would mean...
More to come! Oh my god! Oh no, holy shit! There's a whole bunch of them! I knew they're trying to overwhelm us with sheer numbers. And that works too!
Burn them! Kill them with the fire! Somebody get me an anti-war noble vessel right now!
I just see this little angry Da Vinci. He's just standing there like... just summoning Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh is like, yeah, what is it? And it's, you know, nonchalant. And she's like literally grabbing his balls. Destroy all of them! And he's like, okay, okay. You know, that's how I imagine it. He would be for... Yeah, I mean, seriously, never underestimate the ball twist. Whew. That can make any... That can make anyone fucking... do whatever you want. Don't ask me, I don't know why. Oh man, and now I don't have any AoE. Bah. Wait, isn't now Enkidu is single target, right? Just about to see those just fucking like kabloom. Oh yeah, fuck! I forgot to use ta-da! Because I'm an idiot and I forget things all the time. Go, dog, go! I feel nice. I have both a dog and a cat in my group here. Nice. Damn. Let's see. Details. Decrease. The single. Of course, it's a single target. I got switch it. Hector! I need Hector. I'm doing it like this because why the fuck not? MP away. Destroy it. Chain reaction. Kaboom. Ah, sneaky they actually. Just more and more of those fuckers. God damn it. There's a non-stop of them, Captain. Well, they're not non-stop. Yes. One more. Still. My God. Okay. Oh, that's good. Yeah, fuck yeah. Disengage good stuff here. And that would be enough to destroy that one, I think. I believe in Taiga. I think she can destroy that 30k. Dude, I would love. Oh no, it's not enough. No! Oh. Guess I guess I got away easily from that. I guess it wasn't my side this time. Whew. I guess I overestimate my waifu. I'm trying not to, but I just really like her. I got that. And that's probably better. That's probably for the better. I can't wait for an animation update for Taiga, man. I really want that so bad. And there are so many that really deserve it, don't they? Oh, yo. What the fuck was that? Multi-driver? What the fuck? Emulator stuff. Oh well. Ah, what's an option? I get kind of a little bit, tad bit, you know, a little bit careful to overestimate my wife at this point. Okay, so they mass produce these. I mean, that is some. Isn't that literally what Edison have been doing? Can we just use him to counter it? All the hostiles have been eliminated. Man, I'm exhausted. Fool.
That does it. Gather up their remains, every lost piece. If that's how they want to play it, I'm gonna analyze the shit out of these things and beat them at their own game.
I'm gonna analyze the shit out of it, so bring it. Oh man. Ah yes, Da Vinci is a force to be reckoned with once she gets fired up. I have every confidence she will soon be unveiling a new invention, the likes of which mankind has not yet dreamt of. You two are very good friends, aren't you? Yeah, they're kind of good together.
The dude audition were completely useless.
Interesting. Perhaps we rushed them into production too quickly. In retrospect, perhaps it would be better not to use the same control system we used for the automatons. Very well, we shall simply have to remotely pilot the next version ourselves. And to further ensure this success, we will allocate 0.03% of our resources toward their production. Whoa, oh my god, that's nothing!
Oh, how reassuring.
Oh my! The Emperor really means business! Huh?
Are we sure of that?
Yeah, I started to wonder, like, you talk about, like, yeah, it's not much. I mean, then again, if 0.03% out of a billion is a bit, but 0.0% that percent number of $100 is not much, you know? So I guess it's, I mean, it's obviously, it's about, like, perspective, but still, you probably should focus a little bit more on quality. I mean, quantity works if as long as, I mean, I do quantity, you know, I do lots of videos. Not much quality, but quantity. And I'm getting fucking closer. Dapping, oh, dapping on you. Ooh, dabbing you. Oh no, both horseman and archer. Oh no. Oh god, the level 100. I need that in my life. And then an ass. I'm gonna go with Gramps there. We have second Gramps in the back line. He's ready to come out when things. Lee Chauvin out walking with his 2 cats.
The men, they really started to go on the offensive, haven't they?
Fool. Well, we are getting closer to the capital. It is difficult to mask our intention at this point. No doubt all the troops that were out patrolling other areas will be called back to help defend Jiangyang. This will not be an easy fight.
I'm also a little unnerved that Akuta, Yume Ren, hasn't made a move since Ankang.
Agreed. I cannot begin to guess what that might go through her head. But she appeared to me as though she were hesitant to make use of her power as a true ancestor. Or, to take a different perspective, she may refrain from attacking us, because she knows she could use her true ancestor power to wipe us out at her leisure. An eminently plausible theory, given how confident we know true ancestors to be. In which case, it is unlikely Yume Ren would interfere with us again before the final stage of this battle. She is determined to not be seen fighting, but she is also dead set on ensuring this Lostbelt's survival. Survival! It is therefore is extremely likely that she will sit back and allow King Shiwang's army to try to eliminate us for the time being, and only step in as the final line of defense once we have reached the Tree of Emptiness.
Sounds about right. Lucky for us that Akuta, Yume Ren, isn't a warmonger. That aside, we're still no closer to tracking down this Lostbelt Tree of Emptiness.
I mean, maybe it's literally the Fuzon tree. I still think that it is.
Then it's very possible that the next time we see Yume Ren will be when we find where the tree is hidden.
Looks like a Chicha will have to wait. We got more company.
I don't want to complain, but I'm starting to get a little worn out here.
And we certainly can't have our master running our magical circle at full speed right now.
The hell are you guys mopping around for? We almost at the enemy's doorstep. Now's our chance to finish this.
I forgot Mordred was here actually. Oh god damn, I feel bad. I haven't seen her in a while, and she literally has vanished from my brain.
We have finally rendezvoused. I am sorry I did not get here soon enough.
Yeah, Nes. Oh man, that was because they were helping the villagers and all that. But still, Nissa!
What about the villagers?
Don't worry, we found the perfect cave for them to hole up in, and they got enough food that they ought to be set for a while.
All we need now is defeat King Shiwan before their food stores run out.
Yeah, I mean, I assume they have food for a couple of days, and I assume we're not gonna be here longer, and then they all gonna die! That's so depressing!
It's so good to have you both back.
I'm still Miss Spartacus. Spartacus.
Well then, have at them.
Oof, oof. Oh man, I miss Spartacus, man. Seriously, that was such a fucking, that was a bruh moment. That was like into the Kokoro, right there in the field, veins. I guess. Oh yeah, there's 2 tigers, so I thought it was 1 tiger.
Don't worry about me. I'm just out there walking with my pussies. I'm a very filthy man with a filthy voice.
I hate when that happens. Makes me grouchy. Makasareta. It went up in smoke. Kapoof. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, battle 3? And more of these? I really don't want to use the MP now. But at the same time, yeah, I think I will be able to destroy it before it get MP and, well, special attacks regularly. I see, more than half HP there. Oh yeah, it's burning us as well, so that's kind of sucks, but hopefully it's you know, it's just a little wound. Don't worry, don't worry. It's just napalm. Nobody get hurt by that. It's actually really, napalm is really awful, man. You know, as soon as Grams growl like that, you know shit is about to go down. My god, why do you need to crit? Stop that. Come on, you need 3%, man. Thank you, Lord. Ah.
Oh no! Takes a lot of damage. I do not like that.
Oh, scheiße. Oh, and of course it's only tanks. He just stands there and menacingly looking at them. Yes, because I can get an MP. 100% there. MP? Probably not the best way to play, but whatever. I don't care anymore. Oh man. Dude. I wonder how they're gonna when they come to update Tiger and all of that. I really wonder how it's gonna be like. Oh shit, he insta-killed it? I didn't know they had. I didn't remember him having a chance to insta-kill. Show you how much I have an idea what's going on. I do not have an idea what's going on. Dude, that's awesome. Damn, he punched it. Dude. You know what it makes me think on? It makes me think on Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood when Führer is going towards a tank with sword and the people in the tank are like, oh fuck, and they're starting to back and get away from you. I mean, it's like you see this old man just walking towards you and you have a big tank and you're like, I'm not safe here. We better back. You know that's a moment of badassery. Like, damn, yeah, that's what I feel like. And this old man is like literally like, clunk. All hostile eliminated. I think we should be safe for now. Let us take a short break, but do not let your guard down.
Say, I don't recognize you guys. Hell, I'm not even sure what the hero one is even supposed to be.
Ah, yes, forgive me, I'm Shengon. If that does ring in a bell, you know, a gong. Ding ding. And this is, how do I explain this?
What's to explain? You all know me. I'm Lubu Feng Xian.
How come alter egos fox bitches hang?
With us?
What do you mean,
Lana, you still have a fever. Have you not been cured of the poison?
I'm afraid not. As of yet, we've only been able to treat the director. Indeed, procuring antidote from Miss Lano is one of the several reasons why we must make haste to Xiangyang.
Well, you heard the man. Now, do you think you could maybe be stuffed with a murderous glare? It's making me want to murder you right back.
Oh, friendship through murder. No. It's like Sigurd and Brunhild, but less cute and just more brutal.
So you got no problem turning traitor on King Shiwang and the Cryptos, huh?
I'll admit that Chaldea and I will never exactly be the best of friends. But I'm willing to swallow my distaste if that pompous emperor gets much deserved comeuppance.
Ah, you deserved it.
That's right. Well, there's no better way to stick to an enemy than to strike while things in their own house are total clusterfuck. Don't worry, traitor. I won't be kicking you out. At least not until you betray us.
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to betrayal and stuff like that, she should know.
The enemy's already near to Xiangyang all the time, and stranger things are playing in the background. Ah, it's so strange.
They're too close now for us to employ another orbital strike without endangering the capital.
I thought the capital defenses.
For the time being, I'm having Lady Lang Yu fortify our front line defense. In the meantime, I'm afraid we have no choice but to hold them off with more waves, admutants, and duodosic hands.
Your Majesty, if I may be so bold, I would ask that you give the order for other royal guard to join the battle.
We hate to admit that matters have reached a point where that is necessary. But perhaps it would be cruel to keep hunting dogs on your leashes when the scent of battle is so near. Very well, you have all been training your kung fu for just such an occasion. Go, show our enemy your skill.
We will join Your Majesty.
Oh shit. Are we gonna get punished to death by him? I have a bad feeling about this. Is he gonna kick my ass? He probably gonna be. And I'm mighty scared for that. I'll probably borrow another. Oh god, I need to borrow this. And I assume it's gonna be the same as before. That is just some random little automaton. And then probably it's not gonna be. It's gonna be full of them and just one tank. Because they want to troll my ass like this. How are the camouflage device holding up?
I think I was able to patch them up for now, but even putting their wear and tear aside, the batteries just aren't gonna last much longer. I never planned on having to charge them outside the shadow border, you know? I think our only option here is to try and jury rig an energy saving mode to make them last longer.
I see. Well, I have no doubt any modification you can make will be of great utility. They already held up remarkably well given their improvised nature. At any rate, it won't be long now before we reach Xiangyang, and any advantage the device may confer over long-range surveillance will be lost. However, even if we are no longer able to mask our location, we should not be close enough to the capital that we need to fear an orbital strike. Once we are rested up tonight, I believe we should make for Xiangyang with all haste.
For sure, we're badly outnumbered, so if we have to end, we better do it quickly.
How's that thing I asked you to make coming along the way?
Are you making some weird things without telling me anything? I got it all put together for the moment. But whatever it's actually be helpful or not all depends on whether we can trust the comms protocol guy stole.
You doubt me?
Yeah.
However you may feel about me, I can assure you NFF's products are of the very highest quality.
I don't care. We still hate you.
Can at least say the data I recover from those knuckles seem to line up with the protocol. But I only got my laptop here, so I really don't have much I need to test the thing. I'd say I got about a 50-50 shot for working, if I'm being honest. How's my best work, you know?
That's fine. If anything, I'm impressed you pulled this off with so little time to get it done.
Well, of course I did. I'm a genius! You can rely on me for anything. That said, I don't know if I can encourage you to actually go through with this. In fact, I think it'd be pretty reckless if you did.
Yes, it is reckless. But what kind of recklessness is pretty much why I'm here to begin with. But that kind of reckless, yeah, I mean, not wrong. It's what made me go down in history and eventually led to me meeting Lana's heroic spirit.
Alright, but make sure you talk this over with her before you go, okay?
I will, don't worry. I'm not Spartacus, you know?
Are you gonna go in with a bomb or something like that?
There you are, Lano. Jinke, what is it? Oh, nothing. I just want to discuss a strategy for the upcoming battle. Between Shanggong and Red Hair joining us, Ness and Mordor come back, and Koskaya. Well, I don't know that we can really count her in our lineup, but I don't think she'll be trying anything as long as Holmes and Da Vinci are around. My point is, we got plenty of capable fights to go around, so... You want to go off on your own, don't you? Can't put anything past you, can I? So you want to go defeat Emperor all on your own?
Full.
You know it makes sense. It may also create a distraction while the rest of you try to find a food sanctuary. But all by yourself, that just seems... I don't want anything to happen to you. What are you worried about? Please don't be. Worrying over me is as pointless as trying to convince Spartacus not to rebel.
I mean, true, but still.
Sometimes I can't help but wonder why the Counterforce gave me, of all people, a life after death. Maybe it's something to do with risking my life to take action at the times everyone else was too scared to try. If there had been someone actually worried about me, I probably wouldn't be here right now. Speaking as both a heroic spirit and your servant, I promise you, you do not need to worry about me. But senpais...
I'm not worried about the Jinkidai or Spirit, I'm worried about you.
Yes! You never change, do you?
I do, but it's a little bit by bit, you know.
I like the piano, man. You're right, it was silly of me to say that. I mean, telling someone as caring as you not to worry. It is as ridiculous as forbidding Spartacus from rebelling or ordering me to come back safe.
Full.
Alright then, let me put it to you this way. I know it's selfish of me, but please let me do this. I can't stop thinking about the fact that I finally have another chance to face that Emperor. I came this close to assassinating him when I was alive, but I wasn't quite able to pull it off. And now with Zhang Yang almost staring us in the face, I feel that failure more keenly than ever. I just can't get it out of my mind. If I take another different mission now, I'll be so preoccupied with that I might end up making a fatal mistake. So please, let me be your decoy. Let me draw the Emperor's gaze away from you and the others. Right now, I think that's the best thing I can do to help Chaldea.
You promise to come? It's gonna end bad.
Man, you really don't let up, do you? You're not even going to let me get the poem in? Look, I can't promise everything will be fine, not when I'm going up against King Shi Huang. But I can promise I'll make it to Epang Palace. Especially now that you've made sure I won't forget that look you're giving me. So make sure you find the Fusan tree and take care of that poison. After that, it will be time for a real battle with the Cryptor, Yumi Ren. So let's both keep that in mind, as we go our separate ways, okay?
Okay.
No, we got an emergency on our hands. Our remaining conflict device just broke. Nani?
I'm afraid we're now completely exposed. It won't be long before more enemy soldiers are making their way here. I know. Meeting this dramatic, emotional farewell. You can thank our illustrious comment tripping over the wiring for that.
Oh, this is Marvel? Who thinks this delicate device must spread the comments over the floor? Everyone knows you're supposed to do your reservation in a garage.
Move! We can no longer hope to avoid enemy conflicts. We will need to fight them off as we move. We can ill afford to stay here and exhaust ourselves fighting unending waves of enemy. We're ready to head for Xiangyang on a moment's notice.
Hell yeah! No, that's more like it!
Oh no, Mashu. You know, see you in Xiangyang.
Yeah, let's be careful, okay?
You too.
Man. What, Jinkia has gone off on her own?
Not a problem, we got all the ass-kicking power we need right here!
I just see her flexing.
Yeah, let's go up hard, right through them.
Enemy hostile confirmed. Get ready.
Horsepowers.
Man, though it is pretty funny, but also I could see that. I mean, Red Hair is such a famous horse after all. I just half expecting it to be, and we're having like, you know, what do you call it? Sleipnir, you know? Sleipnir would be cool, right? Odin's horsey. Fire on! Tee-hee! I like Hector, man. He's so cool. I would like this. I would like a Hector Saber, man. That would be cool. Ariota! Oh, that crit. Oh god, those crits hurt so bad. Ay, 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 ay. They are painful, man. That's not cool. Oh, I can't wait till his NP update and all that comes to NA. Because I just fucking love him. Hee hee! Just for that. Just to get some extra stars in there, you know? Oh god, man. I doubt Jinke will be able to defeat King Shi Huang and all that, but I have no doubt that she will do her best though. Yeet! Haha! Yeet! Everything go boom. Why do you need to attack my waifu? That's just me, I'm just saying. Then again, the Camus tiger is very bad shape, so I'd probably for the better. Probably for the better. Probably for the best. Oh, we're talking firepower. Okay, these battles haven't been too hard. I'm worried though when we're gonna meet like Li Shuven and all of that, you know. Oh my god, it survived with it. Oh, oh god, oh well, oh well, oh well, oh well, oh well. Ah, I can't get everything there. Damn, nice crit there, Hector. This worked, this worked. Stab, stab. Defeat riders. Okay, okay. Defeat further Saber Archer Lancers. Ugh. Aha, it's the mess. Okay, yeah. I don't know why, but my brain half went to the like event. I haven't been doing anything there. The near future revealed itself before him. He could feel the looming threat of war draw near, slowly but surely, from beyond the peaceful city. You could see the palace defense growing more robust by the day. Even without visiting Epang Palace for himself, his predictive calculation warned him of the inevitable conflict to come, and it is an inescapable result. Xiangyang was going to fall.
Even knowing that, you would still tell me not to take up arms.
Defending Xiangyang is no longer your job.
But the real problem was the future that followed. Usually could learn small details about the future he saw, even if he couldn't always make sense of them. But now, he couldn't see anything at all, not even a vague fragment of a future possibility. It was as though several years from now, this very world would no longer even exist.
Yeah, kinda. That is how it should be.
Ryu.
Your ability to see the future has toyed with you for too long. No one should have to carry responsibility for history on their shoulders as you have. You have long since earned the right to lay down that burden.
You mourn my fate so deeply, rather the fate of Zhang Yu who paved the way for this Liu Bang to follow. My place in the Empire is not one of peace. Seeing the manner in which this body has been optimized for warfare should make that clear. Yes, I was originally designed to be a civil servant, but my ability to see the near future proved to be most useful on the battlefield. When Qi Huang had just united all of China, there were still foreign nations in need of being brought to heel. I traveled to Europe, Africa, the New World, every land under the sun, all to make them part of Qi Huang's territory. I must have shed more blood in the course of that conquest than this other Xiang Yu who was known as the hegemon king of Western Shu.
But here your conquests were rightly held in high esteem, and the Empire valued you accordingly. However, in the proper human history, your reputation was horrific.
Well, that is understandable.
It made sense that history would view him as a horrible, bloodthirsty monster. History is the collective recollection of humanity, so it's only natural for them to be viewed in a human machine in such terms. If such a device were to be mistaken for human and its deeds recorded as such, it is no surprise that they would be feared. Not one person in all of proper human history ever truly understood why you did what you did.
You're wrong about that, Jew. I know for a fact there was one person who understood the hegemon king of Western Shu, your Chang Yu. You, the one who has told me this other version of myself. Surely you must have understood him.
Lord Chang Yu.
Ah, now I see.
At long last he saw he had been overlooking something so terrible, obvious. By always casting his gaze to the distant horizon, he had missed what was right there in front of him. There was another person there in the same time and place as Xiang Yu, another who looked human yet was feared and despised as inhuman. Just as Xiang Yu was feared and despised for quelling all threats to the Empire, this immortal Senran must have never known either understanding or acceptance.
So that is why you have wandered for so long in search of me. How unspeakable tragic.
It's all in the past now. It's more than a fleeting dream. There's no sense looking back.
From Xiang Yu's perspective, she was not the one to view you with suspicion, but wonder. There was neither fear nor hatred in his gaze. If anything, her way of life was something to aspire to, something beautiful to behold. But his insight was only one only he could have, and only because he was not human. To humans with short lives and limited perception, she must have seemed as terrible as a demon king. But as a pair so far removed from humanity, Xiang Yu and Yu Mei Ren could find solace with each other. Indeed, each was the other perfect companion.
So this young you in proper human history died, leaving you alone.
There was nothing either of us could do. You had a duty to fulfill, and I was given eternal life. And yet, with his ability to see the future, Xiang Yu must have known what awaited you in his absence. He must have known she would wander from eternity, and the hardship she would suffer in solitude.
Then I must have grieved for you.
Man. When Deba runs no more, what then can I do? Ah, you, Maju, what will your fate be? Dude. That's some dude, that is holy. I like that actually. I like this, you know? Though I will say I would actually love to see a human version of Xiang Yu, I would say. I think that would be way cooler than the horse demon we have now, which is cool in its own, but I would love to see that. And yeah, I'm curious to see more of this story, but we're gonna continue this more next time. So thank you for watching, see you later, and have a continued super great day.